Chapter 20, Inspections and Military Standards, Section 20A, Air Force Inspection System, 20.1, Commander's Inspection System. The Air Force Inspection System provides commanders with a credible, independent assessment process with which to measure the capabilities of assigned forces. As stated in AFI 90-201, the Air Force Inspection System, the purpose of the Air Force Inspection System is to enable and strengthen commanders' mission effectiveness and efficiency, motivate and promote military discipline, improve unit performance and management excellence up and down the chain of command, and identify issues interfering with readiness, economy, efficiency, discipline, effectiveness, compliance, performance, surety, and management excellence. Commanders at all levels are required to continuously evaluate force readiness as well as organizational economy, efficiency, and effectiveness. Supervisors at all levels play an integral part in this process through continual assessment of personnel, programs, and their areas of responsibility. 20.2. The Inspector General. The Inspector General, IG, serves as the functional and force management proponent for the Air Force IG system and communicates directly with the Secretary of the Air Force, SEC AF, Chief of Staff of the Air Force, and all other Air Force command elements on IG matters. The IG also provides guidance and oversight to the Air Force Inspection Agency and the Air Force Office of Special Investigations. The IG mission is to independently assess and report on the discipline, readiness, economy, efficiency, and overall readiness of the Air Force to the SECAF through specified inquiries, investigations, and inspections. Programs established to ensure this responsibility is achieved include the Air Force Inspection System, the Complaints Resolution Program, portions of the Insider Threat and Anti-Terrorism programs, and the Fraud, Waste, and Abuse FWA program. The IG also serves on a number of panels, groups, and councils regarding Air Force issues and programs. 20.3, Inspector General Role. While IGs are the eyes and ears of the commander, their role is aligned to remove perceived conflicts of interest, lack of independence, or apprehension by Air Force personnel with regard to the chain of command. The primary charge of the IG is to sustain a credible Air Force IG system by ensuring the existence of responsive complaint investigations and FWA programs characterized by objectivity, integrity, and impartiality. The IG ensures the concerns of regular Air Force, Reserve, and Guard members, civilian employees, family members, and retirees, and the best interests of the Air Force are addressed through objective fact-finding. IGs execute the Commander's Inspection Program, validate and verify unit self-assessments, and provide the Commander an independent assessment of unit effectiveness. They inform the commander of potential areas of concern as reflected by trends, function as the fact finder and honest broker in the resolution of complaints, educate and train commanders and members of the base population on their rights and responsibilities in regard to the Air Force IG system, and help commanders prevent, detect, and correct FWA and mismanagement. Airmen at all levels may report suspected, systematic, programmatic, or procedural weaknesses, or seek further assurance that resources are used effectively and efficiently by contacting the IG office. 20.4, Inspector General Selection. Eligible personnel are selected for an Air Force IG assignment as functional experts from across the Air Force. In addition to specific job requirement criteria listed in AFI 90-201, the Air Force Inspection System, airmen selected for IG duties will have an Air Force background that reflects outstanding performance, moral attributes, and personal traits that demonstrate adherence to Air Force core values. Additional qualifications are to be able to attain and hold a security clearance commensurate with the duties required as an IG inspector, have no record of civil conviction except for minor offenses, have neither conviction by court-martial nor any general officer letters of reprimand in the official military personnel file, and present good military bearing and appearance. Note: nuclear surety inspection inspectors must have nuclear experience or experience applicable to current systems prior to assignment as an inspector. All nuclear munitions inspectors will have prior nuclear maintenance experience. 20.5 Gatekeepers. Gatekeepers are responsible for deconflicting, synchronizing, and scheduling inspections. Gatekeepers at all levels must ensure the inspection system is able to independently and efficiently inspect units on behalf of the command chain. Gatekeepers ensure a commander's priorities take precedence over non-mission, essential activities of any unit or organization. Gatekeepers have the authority to approve, disapprove, schedule, deconflict, and eliminate duplication between all inspection-type activities on behalf of their commanders. For Air National Guard, ANG units, ANG IG is the gatekeeper for coordination and non-unit effectiveness inspection events. 20.6 Inspection Types. Commander's Inspection Program. A validated and trusted commander's inspection program is the cornerstone of the Air Force inspection system. The commander's inspection program should give the wing commander, subordinate commanders, and airmen the right information at the right time to assess risk, identify areas of improvement, determine root cause, and precisely focus limited resources, all aligned with the commander's priorities on the commander's timeline. The commander's inspection program also facilitates requests for targeted assistance from the commander and staff when and where needed. Nuclear surety inspection. Nuclear surety inspections are an integral part of the Air Force inspection system and are considered a snapshot within a wing unit effectiveness inspection cycle. The IGs use performance and compliance-based inspections to evaluate a unit's ability to manage nuclear resources while complying with all nuclear surety standards. Additionally, during a nuclear surety inspection, a unit's capability to safely and reliably receive, store, secure, assemble, transport, maintain, load, mate, lock and unlock, test, render safe, and employ nuclear weapons is evaluated. Unit Effectiveness Inspection. The Unit Effectiveness Inspection integrates elements of compliance and readiness using specific IG inspection criteria to assess the effectiveness of a unit. Conducted by IGs and the Air Force Inspection Agency on wings and wing equivalents, the Unit Effectiveness Inspection is a continual evaluation of performance throughout the inspection period, rather than a snapshot in time. A unit effectiveness inspection is a multi-year, continual inspection and is intended to help the wing commander understand the areas of greatest risk from undetected non-compliance. The unit effectiveness inspection inspects the 4 major graded areas: managing resources, leading people, improving the unit, and executing the mission. 20.7 Self-Assessment Program. One of the primary objectives of the Air Force inspection system is to foster a culture of critical self-assessment and continuous improvement and reduce reliance on external inspection teams. Similarly, the primary purpose of the self-assessment program is to accurately identify and report issues to the command chain in a manner that airmen feel they can safely report what's true, not what they believe their commander or IG expects them to report. Management Internal Control Toolset. The self-assessment program provides commanders with a means for internal assessment of a wing's overall health and complements external assessments through the Management Internal Control Toolset (MICT) system and applicable self-assessments. MICT is an Air Force program used to facilitate self-assessments and communicate compliance, risk, and program health through the command chain, from squadron commander to SECAF, with tiered visibility into user-selected compliance reports and program status. Self-Assessment Communicator. A self-assessment communicator is a two-way communication tool designed to improve compliance with published guidance and communicate risk and program health up and down the chain of command in near real time. As a self-assessment tool, self-assessment communicators ask airmen at the shop level to self-report compliance or non-compliance. 20.8 Reporting Inspection Findings. Upon completion of inspections, the IG will ensure inspection reports include validated data categorized as strengths, deficiencies, recommended improvement areas, or benchmarks. Benchmarks are noteworthy strengths, processes, personnel, or organizations that stand out above others that should be recognized, become the new standard, or become a source for other units to make themselves better. The IG will also ensure inspection reports address non-primary inspection activity deficiencies such as safety, surety, or issues of military discipline. These concerns may directly affect an overall inspection rating at the discretion of the inspection team chief and will be documented in the final inspection report, with the exception of nuclear surety inspections. Inspection ratings should be positively influenced if the unit accurately self-identifies and reports the issue through the self-assessment program, even more so if it is apparent the unit does this on a regular basis as part of a daily battle rhythm. The Air Force Complaints Resolution Program. The Air Force Complaints Resolution Program is a leadership tool that indicates where command involvement is needed to correct systematic, programmatic, or procedural weaknesses. Resolving the underlying cause of a complaint may prevent more severe symptoms or costly consequences, such as reduced performance, accidents, poor quality work, or poor morale. The program also ensures the effective and efficient use of resources, resolves problems affecting the Air Force mission promptly and objectively, creates an atmosphere of trust in which issues can be objectively and fully resolved without retaliation or fear of reprisal, and assists commanders in instilling confidence in Air Force leadership. Even though allegations may not be substantiated, the evidence or investigation findings may reveal systemic, morale, or other problems impeding efficiency and mission effectiveness. Submitting complaints. Under the Air Force Complaints Resolution Program, a member has the right to present a complaint without fear of reprisal under public law and codified in Department of Defense and Air Force guidance directives and instructions. Complaints may be submitted in person, by phone, through electronic means, or in writing to supervisors, first sergeants, commanders, members of any level of the IG system, someone higher in the chain of command, or members of Congress. While members should attempt to resolve complaints at the lowest possible level before addressing them to higher-level command or the IG, public law states that no person may restrict a member from making a lawful communication to an IG or member of Congress. In addition to having the right to present personal complaints, a member has the responsibility to report FWA or gross mismanagement, a violation of law, policy, procedures, instructions, or regulations, an injustice, any abuse of authority, inappropriate conduct, or misconduct through appropriate supervisory channels or the IG. Note: only the IG may investigate allegations of reprisal and restriction under the Military Whistleblowers Protection Act. Complaints are generally handled outside the Air Force Complaints Resolution Program. Matters normally addressed through other established grievance or appeal channels are not covered under the IG Complaint Resolution Program unless there is evidence these channels mishandled the matter or process. Complainants must provide some relevant evidence that the process was mishandled or handled prejudicially before an IG channel will process a complaint of mishandling. Dissatisfaction or disagreement with the outcome or findings of an alternative grievance or appeal process is not a sufficient basis to warrant an IG investigation. For additional information on procedures for filing an IG complaint and further details regarding the program, refer to AFI 90-301, Inspector General Complaints Resolution.